Hey guys, I want to do a quick tutorial on rolling your options. So these are for covered calls. When you write a covered call, this is talking about how to roll that covered call to a higher strike, farther out in date, and kind of how that works for you. So we're going to quickly go over that. So let's say that one was to write a covered call on AMC, and we're at like $34. I don't even know if you guys can see that. That might be. Maybe we're 33. I don't know. We're Fugazi, whatever. It doesn't matter. So I typically, or one might write a covered call for 2 weeks out, because that way it lets the stock oscillate. But let's say it's the stock is on a rise up here at $34 and it's ticking up, you know, and it'll go to 35, 36. Eventually it'll come back down. Maybe it'll go down to 31 or something. Let's say you wrote this $35 call for 2 weeks. Okay? What that does is it allows the stock to come back up and, you know, move around and oscillate. But what happens if it goes over $35? Well, your shares could get called away at $35. And what if your share price, like maybe mine is $53? I don't want to take that loss, get my shares called away at $33 or $35. I bought them at 53. Funny how that's opposite. Either way. So let's say that AMC just rips up to the moon next week. It goes from 35 and it goes to 50. You know, can't get it right all the time. Sorry, interruption. So yeah, so let's say it goes, you know, 40, let's say it has this real steep, and we don't know where the top is. And this is within, like, let's say, yeah, so today's Friday. So on Friday, let's say on Wednesday, it goes to $50, and I'm buried. I would like to be able to, you know, what are my options? Well, I need to roll. So I already wrote a covered call. Two weeks. And the dates are kind of irrelevant. It doesn't matter. So I already have 2 weeks of time in this $35 call that I wrote, because the stock was just kind of, you know, whatever. And I was wrong in my, you know, guess about where the stock was going to go, and that's okay. It doesn't really matter. Well, I'm going to have to go out to capture 45 or $50 to write an out of the money call. I might have to go out 2 months. Okay? To write that $50 covered call. The good thing is that what if the stock comes back down? That's why it's important. It's okay to roll out 2 months or however you can to capture this upward move in the stock, as well as be able to write a covered call so you get the premium too. Because I always want to be writing premium. That's just me. It's not financial advice. It's just how I trade it. And usually after some big upswing, there's some big nasty downswing. That's just the way this works. Doesn't always happen. It might just go up to 100 and just disappear, and I'll have to go out 3 months or 4, you know. I might have to go out 4 months. But what happens when the stock comes back down? So let's say I had to roll out 2 months to get that 50 strike. You know, and that way, and what it does is that way I can capture all this upswing, you know, $50 plus, you know, premium. And that's what I want. I always want to be selling some premium. So when the stock comes back down, if it does, it usually does at some point, I don't know when, it doesn't matter, I can revert this 2 months and come back to 1 month at, say, a $40 strike. I can walk it back down. Oh, and wait, what if it goes down to $30 again? Oh my goodness. I go down to 35 strike for maybe 3 weeks and get a credit. So I always want to be plus premium. And what I mean by that is I want to be getting a credit. Anytime I roll up, I roll down, or I roll here, or I roll there, I want to be getting a credit. So it doesn't matter if the stock does a whole bunch of whatever, I'm making money off of it either way. And it's just a giant bottomless pit of premium, and you just keep doing that over and over. Either way, that's kind of how you look at it. All the stocks do that. It doesn't matter what it is, they all do some nice ocean wave. And being able to project and see that is how you get to capture that. Either way,